Hey, good morning.
How much?
We'll do six.
6 pieces?
Yeah, 6 piece.
Wala kang 50? Nakshin. Wala akong pumpalit. Thank you.
Hey, Joe Pa. Got some panda song. Ay, ay, ay. Oh, man. Trying to wake up. How's it going over there? It's 4:54 in the morning here. Ay. We'll walk over to the 7-Eleven. Stuff must be like crack because all the bakeries are behind bars. It's like crack. Yeah, that's why I get up at 4:50 in the morning to go get it. Ah, crap. So these freaking motorcycles out here get so loud and crazy and everything. Ay, ay, ay. Let's see. Hey, buddy. Let's see. It's 3 p.m. I went to movie, saw Project Hail Mary. Project Hail Mary. I haven't heard about that one, man. Was it good? What's it about? I just watched a few shorts. I got up about an hour ago. Almost 4 o'clock. Yeah, about 4 o'clock. And been watching some shorts. I hate motorcycles and loud cars. That would drive me nuts. Yeah, that's why I gotta get away from this freaking highway, bro. I live right beside the highway. And the young ones are the ones that like to make their freaking bikes loud as crap. And dude, there was this one this morning. I swear that dude was going about 100 miles per hour down the road, at least. I know, he was flying down the road. And I don't even know if I don't even know how fast a motorcycle can go. That's a good question. I mean, anyway, that's the big blockbuster movie out now. Project Hail Mary. What's it about? Is it fiction or is it nonfiction? Sounds like it would be something nonfiction. But no, it's got to be fiction because they don't hardly make any nonfiction movies. Is there any famous people in it? If it's good and everything, I might go watch it out here. I might get over to Manila. Ryan Gosling, wow. He's an astronaut who travels to another star system, meets an alien. Dialogue was a bit too. Yeah, it already sounds like comedy. An astronaut going to a different star system to meet an alien. was a bit too comedic for me, but otherwise, it was a good old-fashioned Hollywood movie we don't see now. Sounds like a good one then. Yeah, I mean the theater over here. The theater over here is a lot cheaper than over in the U.S. Man, life is boring, says Phil Collins. Joe Pa, how old are you? Now I'm going to guess on Phil. I've seen Phil on video. I can guess his age, but Joe Pa, I think you were 58. Is that right? I don't know. 60, 62, something like that. As far as Phil goes, I want to guess his age. Phil Collins was about 79. I'm joking, bro. Nah. Phil Collins looks like he might be maybe 49, 50. Cost $8. Wow, that's not bad, bro. $8. I didn't think that was even possible in the USA. I thought they were all at least $10 now. Well, you might got some kind of special discount or something like that. Let's see. Joe Pa turned 60 in November, but I'm very immature for my age. I'm immature too, so that's funny. Yeah, I'll be 54 in July, but I'm immature, so that's why I'm with a younger lady, because of my immaturity. She keeps me young, you know. That's the biggest thing I like about younger is the energy they have. A lot of people out here at 7-Eleven at 5 o'clock in the morning in a small town, and look at all these people out here. Phil says I'm looking for a 30-something. Well, there's plenty of those. I think I see why. Looks like they're about to get on a bus. They're all hanging out till the bus shows up. Taking a trip, probably to Manila or somewhere. Let's see. So November, huh? Yeah, that's my daughter's birthday in November. I'm playing Kelly Clarkson in here. She's a good singer. She changed a lot though, right? Kelly Clarkson. I don't know how she looks now, but I remember seeing her on American Idol. And now she has that talk show, if she still has it. Jupa says, hold on 1 second. Pay for this. Hello, man. Thank you. Okay, what's this noise? Where's this noise coming from? Oh, she's got a cell phone playing in there. Check this out. At the cell phone, they're playing something. Is your cell phone?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Just making sure it wasn't somebody else's and they forgot it or something. Let's see. Okay. So Joe Pa says the better theater would have been $9 to $12 for matinee. Depends on the time. Nighttime is much more expensive. Yeah, I've always I love going to theater too, man. I don't watch much TV or anything on TV. So just every so often. But the last movie I think I saw was Indiana Jones movie at the theater. I think it was the last one. Oh no, we went and saw that Beetlejuice movie. Yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah. I took Eve and her some of her family to watch that Beetlejuice movie. That's been a long time ago though, but yeah. Let's see. Joe Pa says, since COVID, it's hard to find anything open 24 hours a day except for places just off the interstate. Phil needs some entertainment. How about that, bro? Phil Collins, how about that? Joe Pa says they are building on IHOP. You know, when you were talking about that, I was thinking about Waffle House. You've been to Waffle House, right? I think they're all over the U.S. They are building on IHOP 2 blocks from the house. It won't be open 24 hours either? Wow, that's crazy, bro. I used to go to Waffle House early and late. Oh, there it is. We're talking about it now. They built a Waffle House across the street. Opens at 7 and closes at 2? I always thought they were 24 hours. I thought, but. So I guess they're changing stuff. Joe Pa says, baking some peanut butter cookies. Wow, I haven't had those in a long time either. For my wife when she gets home. That's cool. Joe Pa says we only have one Waffle House in the entire state near the Air Force Base across town. Well, at least they put it near the Air Force Base. Ninja. I just want to find a nice woman. Okay, guys, we'll talk about our relationship stuff. I mean, y'all been married, right? Joe Pa's married. I was married, got divorced, then came over here. I would like to go back inside, but I think that freaking cell phone might be too loud in there. Yeah, I agree. Women are a dime a dozen. Really, Phil? I'm surprised. I don't think you're being honest, bro. Phil Collins. Joe Pa, you know sick grandpa Joe Pa? That's who Phil Collins reminds me of. Joe Pa says, I have a wife and a girlfriend. Does your wife know about that? Does your girlfriend know about it? Phil says I don't have kids either. Why are you surprised? Because, man, you're like almost my age, right? 40s, 50s, something like that. We all live together. You serious, bro? Damn, that's a heck of a hookup right there. Is your wife Filipina? Or your girlfriend? Or both? Wow, bro. That's cool. Sounds like some special entertainment. We all live together. Wow. Let's see. Is the chat thing on? Almost. There you go. Really? Is a white girl from. Okay. Jupa. Yeah, my wife was Hispanic. Yeah, my wife was Hispanic from Ecuador. A white girl from Oklahoma. That's funny. This is a white girl from Oklahoma. Nas born 3 incomes and companionship can't be beat. Can't be eat. EAT. Can't be beat. Maybe that's what it is. Let's see. Mine was born here. We met in Japan. We were both Marines. Oh, okay. Broken Arrow, Oklahoma. That's a heck of a name, bro. Beat it. Can't beat it. Oh, okay. 3 incomes and companionship can't beat it. But you said it was boring. I mean, who are you sleeping with, bro? You sleep. I mean, it's like everybody together. But I see what you're talking about. I mean, you're at the age where pretty much everything's, mundane. It's just normal. It's just boring kind of thing. Poor Phil's over there with no girl, and here you are with 2 girls, bro. And he's talking about, oh man, I need a girl. I'm depressed, and here you are with 2 girls. Joe Paz says, wherever I fall asleep, I have a 4-bedroom house. Yeah, but I'm just wondering if, okay, do the ladies sleep in the same bed? You don't have to tell me if you don't want. Yeah, you could say skip that question or something. Yeah, do the ladies sleep in the same bed and sometimes you sleep with them kind of thing? or you just pick which one you want to sleep with. You would think there would be a way. I mean, I don't know why they're so loud. I know back in the day, they used to take the mufflers off the cars to make them loud, but I don't know why they're so loud here. I don't know if it's mufflers or what they're doing to these things. It's freaking panda sauce, delicious stuff. And the main thing is that what you said, you had 3 incomes and companionship. That sounds like a good deal. 3 incomes and companionship. See if I can get somewhere where it's not so loud. Try this again. Oh yeah, it's quiet now. Joe Pa says they have their own rooms. I usually sleep on the couch. Oh, they have their own rooms. Okay. We aren't all sleeping together. They just like what I provide and they want to see me happy. Wow, that's freaking cool, bro. They take good care of me, the house and the work. They want to see you happy. That's really good. Ay, ay, ay. Problem is, hey Ahmed, how you doing, man? Your country name is, yeah, I'm listening. Joe Pa says, problem is men allow women to dictate the terms of the relationship. I do that and they fall in line. You dictate the terms of the relationship? Are they younger? I'm guessing well, I don't know. I don't know about the white girl. I'm guessing the one that you were in the Marines with might not be too much younger, but anyway. Let's see. Joe Pa says, and I make sure they're happy. Nobody does without me. Yeah, that's the main thing for ladies is that they want that security, you know. Joe Pa says Elvis called it TCB, taking care of business. Everybody's over 50. Oh, okay. I'm still waiting for Ahmed to say the city name is. Oh, maybe he's talking about. Oh, he's talking about my place. Okay, Ahmed. I'm in the Philippines. In Mindoro. So I guess. Even in here, it's loud out there. But after 14 years and 4 years of living together, Tina, the girlfriend, is moving to Seattle to be near her daughter. 14 years, 4 years living together. That's wild. I used to know this attractive lady named Tina in North Carolina. Her name was Tina. She was small, short. She might be in her 60s now, though. I'm not sure. Joe Pa says, let's see, moving to Seattle to be near her daughter. Okay. Oh, yeah, I already read that. Oh, okay. Are you gonna replace her? 11 years. Oh, okay. Yeah, are you planning on looking for a new one to take her place? Might be hectic to find somebody nowadays, bro. Uh, well, I'm thinking that maybe she went out there to her daughter's place, maybe grandkids, spend time with grandkids or something. Joe Pa says, not sure I can or want to, but it's a good move for her, and we're going to miss her. Yeah, it's, the want to part is like, you don't know if I'm thinking I wouldn't know if I would want to go through the whole process of trying to find somebody and all that kind of crap. Now, if it's a Filipina out here, it's different, but over there, it's not too crazy about what's over there. But like you said yesterday, not all is like that. That's true. But one thing over there is a lot of drugs. A lot of drugs over there. Joe Pa says, I hear her daughter is a lesbian. Wow. But she could have kids with her girlfriend because the daughter's girlfriend. Oh man, you're confusing me now. Let's see. Her daughter's a lesbian, but she could have kids with her girlfriend because the daughter's girlfriend is a trans girl who used to be a boy. Weird and wild, and I know, but who am I to judge? This is something happened to me back in the USA. I was dating this Japanese girl. Very, very attractive. Beautiful, young. And beautiful, young Japanese girl. And whenever I broke up with her, not long after that, she found some other girl that was Hispanic, and she wound up marrying her. This is over in California. She married the girl, and then not long after that, and I was heartbroken because I really liked the girl, so I was heartbroken about her. But not long after that, she changed her sex and became a guy. And when she became a guy, oh my God, she let herself go totally. She gained a lot of weight. Her looks just totally changed. Did some tattoos and tried to act like a guy and everything. It was just totally, totally different, bro. Really surprised the heck out of me. because he was, before it was like long, beautiful hair, beautiful face, beautiful eyes, beautiful body, and just went from that to being this overweight dude with tattoos on the arm, acting like a tough guy, and short hair, and just totally different. Yeah. I mean, you said it's their life, not mine. Yeah, I mean, I feel the same way. It doesn't matter to me. Whatever people want to do. Phil Collins, you still in here, bro? Basically, she's dating. Yeah. I don't even know if I'm supposed to say some things like that on here, but yeah, I read what you said. I tell you what, over here in the Philippines, some of those look a lot better than some of the girls. Eve, one of her friends, is like that, and that friend of hers, um, was basically meeting a bunch of foreigners, and probably thinking about transaction stuff, and was just having fun. And Eve showed me a video of the fun that her friend had, and oh my God, I was like, I don't that image just like it was insane. But she winds up finally meeting some foreign guy that they fall in love, and I think they got married, I believe. I don't know, but I'm not sure if they got married or not. Let's see. Apollo says coaching certification. Apollo Sun God, where you from? I'll tell you in a little bit. Where you from? And nice to meet you, Apollo Sun God. I'll tell you where I got my certification from in a second, but let's do a little introduction first. Joe Pa says cookies turned out pretty good. Yeah, that sounds good, man. Peanut butter cookies. I would dip those in some milk. It reminds me of my daughter. Her favorite is cookies. Is the chocolate chip cookies. She loves cookies too. Joe Pa says, I took Mike's course and now I live with 2 women and I can prove it. Let's see. Sun God says catch, whatever that means. The thing is that I'm not really all about being a player, but I became a player. I'm, over here in the Philippines, I was not trying to be a player or anything like that, but I winded up sort of be what they would call a player, and even though I had no desire at all, man, I have a hard time thinking in the morning. But yeah, The girls would say that. Yeah. The girls would say that. You're a player. You're a player. And I was like, no, I'm not. No, I'm not. I'm. I just want one girl that's gonna make me happy forever. That was my plan. But I'm not gonna like cancel out what you got going on either. You know, you became a butterfly, a social butterfly. Yeah, social butterfly. One girl couldn't possibly make you happy forever. I think one girl can, as long as it's the right one. Is my opinion. And I doubt I could make them happy forever, and I don't want to try. So you don't have one with like this. So you don't have one? Is that what you're saying? You're asking if I have a girlfriend, Apollo? Guess you haven't seen my videos, huh? Or are you asking if I have a wife? If I have a brain? Got to be more. Tell me what you're trying to say, bro. And here's the thing about having a girlfriend: is that good or is that bad? I think it's all up to the person. Some people are happy being by themselves. That's what I'm finding out. Oh, you're talking about a certificate. Hold on. You didn't tell me where you're from. Where are you from? I mean, can I know anything about you before you start trying to check my credentials? Usually if I go like to get a job with a company, I would at least know what the business name is before I talk to them about stuff. Good God, that's a boring and bleak outlook on life. 4 billion women on the planet and people walking around looking for just one. That's bizarre to me. I don't know. I'm gonna tell you this, bro. When you're with a young one like I am, you get enough drama and enough energy and everything that I'm like, I don't think I want another one. you know. But at the same time, I can't say that I'm gonna like would strike it out. Would say how do you say it? Would say no to it. Yeah, no to it. I don't know if I'd say no to it. I don't think I would, to be honest with you. But I just think if you have certain one, then you don't need it because of all the crap that is involved with it. Now, if it's an older one, I could see that more of a possibility because these younger ones, they can give you a lot of drama, bro, and a lot of immaturity and crap like that. But they're cool though, It's always like you're watching some crazy movie or something like that, yeah. As far as that goes. Let me see what Apollo said. Go to Thailand and maybe you can coach there. Why would I want to go to Thailand? Sounds like you might be from USA because you're a smarty. You're so smart, bro. Sounds like you should be a coach. because you're like super smart. You're so smart, you're too smart for your own good. Joe Pa says, think about it. It makes no sense, especially at a very young age, to agree to never touch. As well, as far as a young age, yeah. Um, our hormones are going crazy back then. To never touch another female. That's a deal nobody would ever take if religion didn't program us to think that way. And let me read that again, man. Let me see. Think about it. It makes no sense, especially at a very young age, to agree to never touch another female. That's a deal that nobody would ever take if religion didn't program us. So you're saying religion programmed us to be like that? Yeah. Yeah. I can understand that. I need some freaking coffee, man. I think I'm gonna get some coffee here. Let me see what they have. Show you what they have here. Joe Pie, you said you've been here to the Philippines. Let me see. I think so. Hey, yeah, we'll go with large. So you said you need a load. Well, maybe you're Filipino then, since you're talking about load. Anyway, coach a softball team. Yeah, that'd be awesome. I like softball. I'm coaching you now. Yeah, yeah, you're coaching me now. So, what's your certificate? Where did you get your certificate from? Bro, it's too early to be messing with a troll. Somehow monogamy has become a virtue, and there's no reason to adhere to that. Well, I'm just gonna say I believe people should have whatever they want, whatever makes them happy. If it's monogamy, it makes them happy. Fine. If it's not, then, then not. Um, Either way. Starting back in '86, I've been there maybe 3 dozen times. Oh wow, 36 times. Well, bro, why'd you keep coming? Just like vacation or business or girls maybe. Let's see how much I charge in pesos. Well, if you have to pay in pesos, then you know then maybe I hardly charge you anything at all. Maybe what, 50 pesos, maybe, I mean, because if you don't make much money, I know you're joking with me, you're messing with me, but to be honest with you, the first person that I helped, I charged them absolutely nothing because I wasn't coaching. I was just a person on here and I had a totally different name and I was just helping somebody out. You know what they did, brother? They sent me almost $100 after I did that. And then here I am thinking, okay, well, I need to work, right? I need to make some money. So, um, you can't just get a job over here unless you're Filipino. And I got turned down from this one job because they told me I was too old online teaching. It was an online teaching job. So I'm like, well, maybe I'll add this coaching thing on here and I might make a little money from it. And if I do, I do. If I don't, I don't. I mean, and the funny thing is, Apollo, still won't answer the question. Apollo the penis head. Um, the one thing is I get more of you weirdos attacking me than I get customers. I mean, I don't know why y'all are so pissed off and jealous and mad and everything like that. and it's not like I advertise it, and it's none of your business. But you want me to answer the question? You don't need a certificate, you big dummy. I don't have a certificate. You know what I got? I got a lot of experience, and that's it. That's all you need. A lot of experience in life, and then you can help other people out. And as a matter of fact, why don't you help somebody out instead of BSing people? Okay, so coffee, man. A large coffee.
Sweet.
Sorry, Joe Pa. Give me 1 second. Let's see. I was in the military for a lot that, but later as a civilian. $38. Oh, 38. Okay, gotcha. Later as a civilian. Okay, gotcha. Let's see. Joe Pa says, Apollo, there's nothing wrong with monetizing. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with doing whatever the heck you want. I know somebody over here that does this for $50 an hour. You know, as far as what I charge anywhere between $0 to $33 an hour. $0 to $33 an hour. That's what I charge. And, you know, normally it would be $0 if people have an issue or something like that. You know, large coffee.
Flavor, sir?
Just regular brewed coffee. And then, like I said, the one person that I met that I helped out, that I wasn't planning on charging anything at all. I was just helping the person out from the very beginning. That sent me a bunch of money. It was almost $100, bro, and that was for 1 hour. That's what gave me the idea of trying to make a little something. You're getting on my nerves, man. Thank you. Do you have coffee and cream? Do 4. Yeah, do 4 each. Yeah. Straw. Yeah, thank you. I don't need that. Let's see. Yeah, it is, and it's a normal thing. Joe Pa is talking here. He says everybody does it, and the market decide if you want it or not. Exactly. Will they sell? Only one way to find out. Bring them to the market. Exactly. You know, I don't know what your issue is with me being helping people and they give me a little bit of money. And once again, you know, if I think somebody, and here's the thing, I got almost 1,000 videos. I don't even want to coach anybody, but it would make sense if you're wanting information fast without listening to some of these people that want to talk for 20 minutes and give out the information, which they could have done in one minute. And you don't want to have to look around and all that kind of crap. It makes sense to just save your time, because time is money, and have somebody help you. But anyway, you're hurt. I'm helping you now. Just be yourself. That's all, bud. Just be myself. Just be myself. Oh, okay. I'll stop being fake. Weird. How do you qualify yourself for that rate? Are you serious, bro? Are you serious? How do you qualify yourself for that rate? Why are you asking me all these questions? Let's see. You see, hurt by Mike offering a service. Yeah, you're hurt by me offering a service that you aren't a client for, but who cares if somebody else is? Yeah, why are you hurt by me doing what I'm doing? Apollo. so far, I haven't even charged anybody $33. Everybody that's paid me, except for the one that gave me more than I asked for, which was nothing. Nobody's ever paid me $33. I've always charged less. But if somebody else has got a $50 thing out there, why can't I charge $33? I don't know. Why are you asking me these questions? Hey Fred, good morning to you, brother. Man, it's not even 6 o'clock yet. I'm usually asleep by this time, Fred. But yeah, you're the truck driver. So, hey Patil, how's it going? Good to see you again. 3 a.m. Patil, 3 a.m. Wow, bro. India? I think you're India or Indonesia, something like that. Been awake since 5. Unfortunately, I woke up about 3:55 this morning, really. About 3:55 this morning, which I shouldn't have did, but I just got up and stayed up. Yeah, I'm just surprised that some people wake up at 5. I mean, it's normal to me, but some people it's not normal for, I guess. Anyway, Steven says, Mike, I think they are just pulling your strings. I know, man. I know, I get trolls that are full of crap. Let's see, if I was you, I wouldn't even give them the time of day. Let's see, Patil, India. Okay, yeah. Fred, exactly. Yeah, sometimes I honestly enjoy it. I mean, this is helping wake me up, to be honest with you. I'm still pretty freaking sleepy, and I haven't had coffee, and I've been up for almost 2 hours now. But I just got my coffee, so that's going to help me. Because why am I still sleepy? Because I went to bed about 1 o'clock in the morning, woke up about 4 o'clock, so I slept for about 3 hours last night. You get 50 without helping people. Exactly. You know, I get, like I said, okay, that person that paid me $75. But I did help him out. But yeah, we get that here. You know, we get the super chats. You know, I get super chats freaking all the time. Apollo says it would be great if you just help foreigners transition from their country to yours. That's what I do. That's why I make all these videos. You know, there was 11 months of me making like 800 videos, Apollo. About 800 videos in 11 months. You know how much I got paid for that to help those people out? 0. To teach them about culture, to teach them about relationships with women here, to teach them about the places here, the different places, beaches, mountains, and, you know, cities and towns and all that kind of stuff. To teach them about, what else? Anyway, hold on. We got other people talking besides you, so I'm going to just move on. Just got done with the 2-man. Nasty, the talking about the 2-man. I don't know what you're talking about, bro. Fred says coffee just brewing. Laid it down again. Joe Pa says, I'm going to go browse the internet. See you later. All right, Joe Pa, take care. Fred says super chats and PayPals. Yeah, me too, Fred. And I noticed that, Fred. I had somebody on here last night that was trolling me, and they were saying you're not making much money from YouTube. And yeah, I make more money from Super Chat and PayPal than I do AdSense. So yeah, I know what you're talking about. But honestly, I like doing videos better than I like being on live, to be honest with you. So I'm doing what I enjoy. I know you're doing what you enjoy, Fred. And your thing is just different, you know. Yours is about playing music. People come, they listen to the music, and they and because they have a good time, they send you some money. Yeah, yeah. I know you haven't. I know you haven't gotten any AdSense. I already knew that, man. Your thing is totally different. Mine is I got three ways I'm making money. I'm doing coaching. I'm doing AdSense, and I'm doing super chats and PayPal. Yeah, super chats, PayPal, coaching, and AdSense. Now, the thing is, you don't need the money, bro. I do. You know, there's a difference. You know, with you, who cares about money? You know, you're just having a good time, and people are just being nice, and people can be super nice, and then we can have some people be super assholes. Let's see. Nasty says I'm in a relationship with a. Wow, bro. Really? That's awesome, man. I'm asking these questions because you're advertising your channel as a coaching. Okay, bro. Hold on. You just said as a coaching BS channel? All right. See you later, bro. It's nice knowing that guy. Not. You know, I try to give people the benefit of the doubt, but then a coaching BS channel? Seriously? I think it takes 4 to 6 weeks to get AdSense in the mail. Hold on. Okay, so you reach monetization, and to get the pin, yeah, that sounds about right. L Nasty says one girl has Viking haircut, the other is pretty cute. Are you still over in you were out there, El Nasty, I think you were out there in Oklahoma or somewhere like that. He's just being a prick. Yeah, I mean, I figured the guy's a troll, but I'm just trying to give him the benefit of the doubt, you know? And plus, I'll play the game for a little while, you know what I mean? No, I don't have to anymore. I got rid of him. He can talk all he wants to now. We're not gonna see any of his BS. Still not sure I'm doing AdSense yet. Still not sure you're doing AdSense yet. San Francisco. Oh, you're in San Francisco. Whoa. Yeah, you moved then, man. Nasty. Yeah, I would. I don't mind doing that. He would come back with another name. Yeah, that's fine. Bro, every day I wake up, friend, you know, I've got almost 400,000 views. And I'm not saying that to brag or anything. I'm saying that to lead up to the next point. The next point is that every day I wake up, I get trolls on my phone in my comments. And I got to read their stupid crap. and it's usually very mean, very mean, very negative, all that kind of crap. And sometimes I might make a video about them and just jump back to them or whatever, you know. So I'm used to them, man. I call them the Snowflake Society, basically. That's what I call them, bunch of snowflakes. Because they don't like certain people, you know. But anyway, El Nasty says, yeah, I was kind of homeless until this lesbian. Wow, picked you up at the bar. Dude, things went way up for you. Oh, you must be doing what you said. Nasty, I can't really say some things on YouTube, but that thing that you said, you must be doing that. They were looking for a third wheel. I picked them up on the dance floor. They're pretty hot. Congratulations, man. I'm glad that's working out for you. I'm gonna have to jump out of here. Try to get out. Fred, I was trying to understand what you said. Something about AdSense. You're not sure if you're going to do AdSense, I think it was. Ah, man.
Pinili pa rin siya ng
Yeah, one works from home and the other is a crane operator. Bro, that's wicked. Well, congratulations, man. If y'all want to, y'all can jump on my live again one day. You could bring your girls with you. Remember that live you were on before? You could come back again and bring your girls with you if you want to. Yeah, one works from home. Yeah, I'm the housewife. You want me to, I can. How? So how old are y'all? I think you were 20 something, right? How old are they? $25. They're both in their 30s. Yeah, my Messenger, man. You could hook up with me on Messenger. It's Mikey Mike PH. And if we do that again like we did before, yeah, we could talk about it over there sometime. Probably once I leave this area, because I got a plan to leave here and move over to Manila soon. And so that's going to be very soon. And so things are sort of hectic right now. But yeah, when I get up there, that would be a good time to do another live together. Yeah, Mikey Mike PH, MIKEPH. That's my Instagram. Can connect with me over there. Fox, what's up? Fox says, "Good morning, brother. How you doing, Fox? Finding life. Hey, where you from, man? Fox Finding Life. Where you from? And how you doing?" Good morning. Yeah, I'm just trying to get started this morning, man. I only slept like 3 hours last night, but finally getting my coffee. Might even go to Manila this week or next week. I mean, next week probably. Bro, have a blessed day, Poe. Nope. D8X. Appreciate that, bro. Let me do a screenshot and I can post it that way. I tend to a lot of times, hello, I tend a lot of times to forget to do these screenshots, but I got a screenshot on you. There you go, a heart and a like. And thank you, 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 thank you. Tried to give you 10. I think that was 10 thank yous. That's awesome, man. New Zealand moving to PH by Christmas. Oh, okay. Fox Finding, you're in New Zealand moving to PH by Christmas. Yeah, thanks a lot, Nope D8X. Man, people surprise the heck out of me. People can see how extremely nice people can be, and then you got the other ones that are extremely not nice. You know, this is it's just amazes me how different people can be. You know, did you know? Did you see the troll that was in here earlier? That was being a serious pain in my butt. Did you see that? But dinner on me, the Nope family, YP. What the heck, bro? I gotta do another screenshot. Okay, hold on, Fox Finding. I was gonna say something about New Zealand in a second, man. But I'm not expecting all these supers to come in. This is crazy, man. The Note family, Poe. Thank you for dinner. Thank you, 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 thank you. Thank you times 20 for dinner. Yeah, I was just wondering if he saw that troll that was in here. But anyway, Fox Finding. I'm sorry, I gotta address everybody, you know. So let me see what Fox Finding says. New Zealand moving to Philippines. Yeah, I was talking to somebody and they were like, "Hey, if Philippines gets attacked, you know, because we have a problem over here with another country. I don't like saying the name of that country, but it's a big country." And we check out the goats. And the goat. And we got the goat over here. Little piglets are out. Man, they got the piglets out here. Ah, that's so cute. Hold on, I'll zoom in a second. I gotta put my coffee down. Bunch of little piglets. Nope, D8X. Bro, thank you again. Okay. Wow. Let me switch this around. Thanks a lot. Do another screenshot. That's crazy, bro. That's amazing, man. That's, I tell you, it's amazing. Thanks a lot. But trying to answer what I was talking about, New Zealand. I was thinking about going to New Zealand if we were attacked. Yeah. Nope, don't like Apollo. So you did see it. I got you. Okay, Joe. Whenever you're walking around the Philippines, that's what people say. They call you Joe, right? So I'm going to call you Joe. Nope, don't like Apollo. Anyway, thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you times 20 again. Oh, we got a cool dog up here. Ah, gotta fix this. Bro. Hey, hey, hey. This is too much, bro. This is too much. Thank you times 20 again. To be honest with you, I am Apollo. What? What? Okay. Well, let's put it this way. If you're Apollo, then you're probably also somebody else that is not Apollo. So maybe you're this other person who became Apollo, and then you went from Apollo to become Nope. Because I remember Apollo being in my lives before, and I don't remember him giving me a hard time before. Wow. That dog just left on us. But thank you, Nope, DAX. Anybody have any questions, feel free to ask, because I'm not trying to avoid people in the live stream. I'm not trying to avoid anybody, you know. But my brain's not working too good because it's morning time. Let's see, I gave you a hard time to get the chat flowing. Yeah, and if my brain wasn't working, if it was working better, I probably would have been saying better crap. But I didn't expect to only sleep 3 hours last night. It's a good thing I woke up early though, right? I gave you a hard time to get the chat flowing. See? You never know what's going to happen. Fred came in and he was like, just ignore, and somebody else I think said that. But you never know. And that's like, if I wouldn't have never came to the Philippines, I wouldn't know all the stuff I know about the Philippines. I mean, this place is really awesome over here. It's really awesome here in the Philippines. I remember I was talking to my uncle one day. Dogs everywhere. And I was talking to my uncle one day. And what the heck? I forgot. Much love to your channel, Poe. Thank you. All is good and good fun. I gave you a hard time to get the chat flowing. All in good fun. Oh, I got you. I was thinking certification. What are you talking about? I don't need a certification for coaching. I mean, if it's like some kind of super professional thing, you know, you need stuff for stuff like that, but not just for just saying, you know, talking about helping people with their lives kind of stuff. But you practically joke me, bro. Practical joke me. I'm gonna do another screenshot. Peace. Yeah, prank me. You pranked me. That's what I was trying to say. Which I want to do a prank on Eve, by the way. And I got one planned. Hey, thanks a lot, Note. Thanks a lot for giving me a hard time. And then after giving me a hard time, giving me hard cash. Hard time and hard cash. So we got 6 people in here, I think it is, or 8 people, something like that. Anyway, they're all like probably freaking amazed. They're all like, holy crap, look at the money that guy's getting. And feel free to, you know, say whatever you want about it. I mean, one thing is people that are in these countries like the Philippines, India, Africa. I know Africa's not a country, it's a continent, but they have over 50 countries in that continent. But those places, they don't tend to make very much money every day. And you guys have the ability. You guys can do the same thing I'm doing, you know, or other stuff. You know, I could even do more by doing TikTok, Facebook. I don't even do that stuff. I mean, I have a Facebook account, but I don't make any money off of that stuff, but I could make money off of that stuff too. I prank you, sir. No hard feelings. Yeah, I know. I'm like, I know Apollo's been in here a lot of times and it's been all super nice. So that's one of the reasons I gave you the benefit of the doubt. You know? So I was sort of surprised. But I'm sorry myself, because really my brain before coffee was only like 50%. Hello. Hey, good morning. But yeah, I tell you, it feels so awesome out here. Hey, nope. If you want to, you can tell me what country you're from. That's up to you. But yeah, to all those people that are watching from countries that are having a hard time making money, and guys, I'm with you guys too. I'm having a hard time making money because I can't make any money in the Philippines. So I had to figure out something. That's why I did YouTube. And you know, I've gotten poor as crap since I've been here for so long and haven't been able to make an income. But this is like giving you guys motivation that anybody in the world has opportunity. You got the internet, you have opportunities. And I've seen a lot of ladies on Upwork, Fiverr, those kind of things, offering different services. And I'm talking about legit services, by the way. The services, what do they call them? Assistants, virtual assistants. Yeah, virtual assistants that are helping businesses and so forth. I even hired them whenever I was in the USA and I needed to get some work done. I hired, I think 1 or 2 people from the Philippines while I was over in the USA. And they were amazing workers. And, the fee wasn't that much. It wasn't bad. It was a good, uh, it was worth it, basically. But yeah, you guys have plenty of opportunities. And I try to tell Eve this. And the thing about Eve is she is doing something. She's doing affiliate marketing, but she's not been making hardly any money from it at all. Steven says, do you think you will someday set up a post? And oh, yeah, Steven, I think you said something about that Apollo too, right? But anyway, do you think you will someday set up a post office box over there so people can send you things? Bro, you got me thinking about, holy crap, what am I going to get? You got me worried. Yeah, is my arm still going to be on my body? But anyway, I'll look into it, Stephen. Yeah, I'll look into that. I never really thought about people want to do that kind of thing, but I have had a few people that have talked about that. And I've never even thought about it. I'll be honest with you, before I did YouTube and I saw people getting this super chat money and all this stuff and other things, not just YouTube, I was like, that's crazy. It seems so what is that word? Surrealistic, like unbelievable. Surreal. Yeah, just surreal. That's the word. Yeah, it just seems so surreal that I was like, no, that's impossible. Not possible. But it's reality. Yeah, it's reality. Hello, Maganda Umaga. Beautiful ladies back there, by the way. Yeah, beautiful ladies. And they were in, I think, dresses. Yeah, long dresses. And I think one of them had a Bible in her hand. That's how good the people are here in the Philippines. They're just decent people. Very, very decent people. Anyway. Yeah, Stephen, I'll look into that post office thing. And I'll see if I can do that. Not here, though. Not Mindoro, but when I get over to Manila, will probably be next week. I'll probably be over there in about a week from now, if not sooner. Probably be in Manila in about a week or sooner. I'm thinking about going tomorrow, actually. It's possible. We live in a wonderful world. We just have to make our lives, make our lives. We do that. I watched this video this morning, and it was talking about, in order to be successful, it's about the sum of your actions. All your actions that you do in your life, throughout the day, throughout the night, all those sum of actions coming together create the world that you have. So, and I'm sorry. It seems like I'm preaching. I don't want to be preaching. I don't want to seem like I'm some super smart expert coach kind of guy. But nobody's asking me any questions or talking or anything, so I gotta talk and say something. What's up, man? Cool kid right there, riding that motorcycle. Looked like he was about 13, 14. Stephen Wait, right? Wait, yep. Stephen, anyway. I have a hard time remembering where everybody's from. But yeah, it's beautiful out here. Right now, it is 6:18 in the morning, and the temperature right now is about maybe 72 degrees. About 72 degrees. Perfect time. Now later today, it's going to be getting hot. And we don't have air conditioning working where I'm at. So I'm thinking about just going over to a McDonald's or somewhere and staying there for like half the day just to get air conditioning. Anyway, let's keep walking. I tell you what, as I get close to the highway, it's going to be super loud over there, and I'm going to end the chat whenever I get over there. So if anybody has any comments or questions, go ahead and put them in the chat, because I'll be over there at that highway here soon. It's going to be so loud over there, so that would be a good time to stop the chat. And I want to thank everybody for your support. Thank you for watching. Thank you for caring. Thank you guys, and I hope everybody's as lucky as I am, because I'm very lucky. I might live off about $300 a month, but I'm still very lucky. And once again, nope, thank you. Mara Luna. Hey, Mara Luna. Maga dango maga. So we're about to turn this off. As soon as I get, well, too much traffic coming now. So I will see you guys later. I'm gonna do a countdown. Take care. Y'all have a good one. 4, 3, 2, 1. Peace.